Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making the Old Spice LE. It's the limited edition Old Spice. This is part of the June collection for the designer men. So I'm going to do a white base, a drop swirl with a chopstick of like a navy blue. It's kind of navy blue. I'm going to try to keep it on the little bit lighter side so you can tell that it's actually blue, so I won't go too dark with it. And then on the top I'm gonna mix up a little red, and I'll probably do like a red and white striped top or something like that to kind of keep with the original Old Spice theme. It was white or cream colored bottle, and it had the little blue ship on it with the red plastic cap on top, and then Old Spice was written in red. So I'm gonna try to keep with that on this soap. This fragrance smells really good. Very fresh, masculine, and very clean. So hoping this is going to be one of the better sellers, because it's a highly recognized fragrance. And I personally, I didn't like the original Old Spice, but this seems to have like an updated, more modern version and notes of Old Spice. All right, so I'm going to mix the lye water into the oils and we'll get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and blend this up just past emulsion, and we'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to pour off the accent colors. Okay, now that we have our colors mixed up, I'm going to set these to the side, and we're going to get started on our base. Now I want to do this base, I wanted to keep it a little creamy colored like this is, because the original wasn't completely white. It was off-white. It was kind of a cream color, and I wanted to keep it that way. So I'm just going to add a little bit of titanium dioxide to it. And that way it won't be, it won't be stark white. It'll still have a little bit of creaminess to it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my fragrance in here, and we'll go ahead and blend. Okay, let's get some fragrance in this blue. Just going to hand stir this in. I'm trying to do some pretty thin lines with this one. I don't want to be too, I don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. And I'm not going to save any of this blue for the top. This is all going in. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape this out. Go ahead and get some more white. Oh man, that looks so good. Reminds me of that old china. It's the white and the blue. So pretty. Okay, so let's get the fragrance in our red. Guess I could do this where you guys could see, huh? Isn't that pretty? Alright, I'm going to use my spatula to break the fall because I want the red to sit on top. I don't want it going down in there. So I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm just going to kind of flood. May go in just a little bit, but that's okay. I just don't want it going all the way to the bottom. Try to cover up as much of this blue as I can. scrape this out and get the rest of this on here. And then we'll finish up with the white, and I'll run the chopstick through it and do a design on top. This is still plenty fluid, so. So I hope all you mothers out there had a really good Mother's Day. We actually had gone to a festival, a local festival here in my town, or a nearby town for me. We had a really, really good turnout. They had a car show, they had barbecue, they had lots of food vendors, and then lots of arts and craft vendors. And we did really well. There was actually, I have a really, really good story, if I don't get off track and forget what I'm doing while I'm soaping. But there was a lady who came to the booth, and she had seen my Sweet Melissa soap. It's a honey soap. And she had seen it, and she was just like over the moon that she had found this soap called Sweet Melissa. Well, she tells me that her mother, who had passed, her name was Melissa, as is mine. So I, related on that note. Sweet and heartfelt, Her mother's name is Melissa, and she wanted to buy this soap for her and all her siblings. She wanted to buy a bar each. Well, at this time, I only had 4 bars left. She wanted 5. And so instead of, her keeping one for herself at the time, she bought one for each of her siblings. And, I told her, well, I can make more of that, and I'll get you a bar whenever it's ready, And, but it like, something about it just, y'all, I'm telling you, it pulled at my heartstrings at how she was so teary-eyed. She was almost to the point of tears, when she saw the name of the soap. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to give her the biggest hug. It was so sweet and so heartfelt, to remember her mother that way on Mother's Day, to have that little suggestion, the little, just my soap sitting on the shelf with Sweet Melissa on it. And, it was, to me anyway, I see signs and things like that, and I was like, to me, that's probably a sign for her that, from her mom that, hey, honey, I'm still here with you. And, hey, remember me. And, I love you or something. And it just like, I don't know how to describe the feeling, you guys. It was so intense. So ultimately what wound up happening was, her story stuck with me like throughout the day. I just could not get this girl out of my head. And once we had gotten home and unpacked everything from the festival, I was putting up the leftover bars that we had. Well, lo and behold, on the shelf were some more of the Sweet Melissa bars. And so immediately I like posted on Facebook. I didn't know the girl's name. Bless her heart. Like, we talked about the soap and everything, and I didn't ask her name. I was just so in awe, of her story, and we were kind of picking at her dad and everything, because her dad was there, and he she actually had to borrow some money from him because she had given one of her siblings, or someone that was there with her, I'm assuming it was a sibling, she had given her some money to buy things earlier, and she didn't have enough left at the time. So she was like, Dad, and it was so sweet, because I know my daughter is, all about the daddy, and she did too, and it was so cute. And so, her dad gave her the money, and so she paid for the soaps, and whenever I gave her the change back, I was like, here, just put this in your pocket so he doesn't see, so you can keep the change. And we had a little giggle about it, and they walked off. And so anyway, yeah, I didn't get her name. Well, I posted, you know, on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Belle of the Bath, that, you know, I just wanted to send out a thank you for everybody, and, you know, that stopped by and saw us and shared stories with us and everything. And, you know, I posted on there that I'd met some really good people and some pets too, because there were some pretty cool animals that, you know, came by with their owners, and it was just adorable. So we had so much fun. But anyway, so I put out this post thanking everyone, wishing everyone, you know, happy Mother's Day. And this girl actually saw the post. And she commented, and she was like, oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't do my little swirl in the middle. Oh well, that's fine. I think it'll look great. She commented, and she was like, hey, you know, my siblings loved the soap, by the way. And what she did, apparently, which this is later in the story, had sent, I think she said 2 of her siblings live out of state, and she had sent them pictures of it. And, you know, they were all like, I guess, having a good cry session, you know. And it was just the sweetest thing, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, gracious. I wish I could adopt this girl. Like, she's just the sweetest little thing. And so she said her siblings had liked it. And I was like, oh, I was so hoping, you know, that this post would find you, because I didn't know your name. And I wanted to, you know, let you know that when I got home, we had more of that soap. So I told her I would give her a bar free of charge, just because, you know, in remembrance of her mother, and that she didn't get one for herself. You know, it was just the most selfless thing that she would give it to her siblings and not get one for herself. And she looked like she had a smile on her face the whole time, y'all. But she looked kind of sad that she wasn't going to get a bar at the festival, at the fair. And so when I told her I was going to be giving her a bar, you know, free of charge and everything, she was so happy. And we met up that day. Yes, it was on Mother's Day, actually, that I met up with her after church and gave her her bar, and we threw a little gift in there for her dad as well. And I put a little note on it, and I said, tell your dad here's his change, with the bar of soap. And I mean, I got a little kick out of it, and I think she did too. She understood the humor of it, you know. And it was just really sweet, a really, really sweet and touching story. And she had told me a little bit more into the story of her parents and the Sweet Melissa song by the Allman Brothers, which, you know, my name being Melissa and my love of blues and everything, I, you know, have... That's been one of my favorite, most cherished songs all these years. You know, I love the Allman Brothers. So we shared this little sweet little story that she had told me about when her parents were younger, and I just thought it was adorable and so sweet, y'all. I can't tell you the love that I felt for this girl and her whole family. Like, it was just the sweetest thing. And, you know, little tears in the eyes, and a couple of hugs later, you know, we said our goodbyes. But she will forever be on my mind going forward, just because of how sweet her story was and how much it touched me. And I figured I would just share that with you guys. You know, get out there, be kind, like, do things for other people, think of other people in this time where people are being so selfish and so self-encapsulating. Do something for someone else, and don't make a mockery of it or a scene. You know, it could be the smallest, simplest gesture. It doesn't have to be grandiose in any aspect. Just be kind, be nice to everybody. It does come back around to you. And yeah, so just be good people. Okay, story time's over for today. The soap is done. While I was chatting with you, I did get distracted and totally forgot to do my chopstick squirrel on the inside. But we're good. We're all good. It's the white base. It's got the navy blue on the inside. And since I did the drop swirl a little thin when I poured it, I think it'll be a-okay. I think it'll look just fine like it is without the chopstick in it. The chopstick would have been a nice touch, but we're good. And the red and white top, I feel, hits the spot. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this soap. If you think that, well, the cutting video will be, well, it'll be tomorrow, but for you guys, it'll be all in the same video. So let me know down in the comments what you guys, if you guys think that I hit the design or vision of what you see Old Spice being. Go ahead and pick it up and let you guys look at the top. I hope you guys like it. It smells amazing, let me tell you. It smells super wonderful. Okay, well, I gotta get off here. I will see you guys later. If you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe now. Click the alarm bell so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Leave me a message. Let me know how you liked everything. And any ideas you have or anything you'd like to chat about will be fine with me. All right, have a good day. Bye. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Melissa, and I'm with Belle of the Bath. Today we're going to be cutting the Old Spice type soap. It's part of our men's designer collection in June. So we're going to see how this one turned out since I was talking to you guys and completely lost my train of thought and didn't do my chopstick swirl. But we're going to check it out and see what happens. And my husband's in the background thinking he's funny. Cut off the 2 end pieces. He's helping me today. I think he was a little camera shy, so he's gonna stand in the background and make some noise. Alright, so here it is. Oh, I like that blue. Like, that looks really good.
Looks like a raccoon.
Like a raccoon. This is not an ink blot test. And you can hear Lucifer and all his glory back there. He just woke up from his nap. Lucifer's our husky, by the way.
Butterfly.
Before anybody starts questioning, Lucifer is our husky. Yes, I know, darling. And he's very vocal, but he just woke up from his nap, so he has to let me know that he's yawning and making noises and needs to go out and potty.
Armadillo.
Armadillo. Okay. So. Oh, these all look pretty much the same, but I like how it turned out. You know, if I was really creative, I could have figured out a way to actually design that ship in there with the blue. I could have done a blue ship on the inside. Isn't that Irish Spring?
Maybe.
I thought about that. I was like, what about that whistle? Because I can't whistle. And then I was like, wait a minute, I think that's Irish Spring, but I have no clue. I really don't know. That's cool though. I like that.
That looks like a dude with sunglasses, red sunglasses.
A dude with red sunglasses. Y'all hear that? Let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, hold up. It kind of does. Look, I see a nose and like a mustache and a mouth, and this is kind of like, I don't know, but yeah, it kind of looks like a face.
His mouth is open.
It looks like a face. That's pretty nifty, y'all.
See, I'm an expert.
An expert. Okay. Yeah, these look really cool. There's the dude. They're mirrored. Look at that. That is sharp. They are the exact same. They're just flipped. That is so cool. Yeah.
All of them are gonna have a mirror.
No. You'll have to be smart.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Mm. Lucifer, you want to say hi to everybody on the channel? No? I'm going to get quiet now? Okay. I guess Lucy is camera shy. Oh. What's that one look like, honey?
A raptor.
What?
Not the Ford kind.
No, not the Ford kind. Ooh, that looks like a Kraken.
I was thinking alien, but yeah, the Kraken's coming up out of the water.
Red water.
The wires on the top of the water is on fire.
Top of the water is on fire. That's pretty good, I guess.
That does look like a Kraken.
Kind of looks like a Star Trek creature or something. Oh, here's the top, by the way. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. These look cool. Like, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't do the chopstick thing in there. I think just letting the soap do its own thing, and oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I like these. I think these turned out good, and they smell amazing. What you think? You like it?
Smells manly.
It does smell manly. Oh, this has got like a lot of red. And 2 little white dots right there. It looks like the top of a mushroom.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. And now we have another visitor. Yeah, these turned out really, really good. Okay, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I do a new upload. And again, these soaps will be available at the beginning of June. This is the June release, and it's designer men. All right. See you for the next one. Bye.
Bye.